Hi. How's everyone doing? What's up? Hello everybody, how you doing? Hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Apparently it's Friday the 13th, so I had to make that sound. Kronos, thank you for the 99 point. Wait, what? Huh? Thank you for all that's a lot of carrots. Good morning, Umari. Once again, I have to work, so I won't be able to watch, but I'll catch the VOD later. Hope you have a wonderful day and all the carrots / apples you could ever want. I'll do my best. I mean, it's kind of like the end of my day because I'm a night shift person, but I appreciate the sentiment. I know my morning stream's kind of at a weird hour. Actually, no, this is usually when I do my morning streams. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I might have started a bit sooner, but I didn't want to stream over the other girls. And you guys are probably wondering, Tomoe, why weren't you in that Repo collab with your gen mates? I'm kind of a scaredy cat, not gonna lie. I know Repo isn't that scary of a game, but that's why I was like lurking in chat, but I wasn't actually participating in the collab. It's not that I was too busy to or wasn't awake for it or anything. No, I was there. I wasn't there, you know. So yeah, it was fun to watch them play though. That's pretty nice. I was like watching on one monitor. I was playing some video games by myself on the other monitor. It's a pretty good morning. I could see why you guys like streaming. I mean, why you like having a VTuber stream open while you multitask. I totally get it now. I understand the vibes. Pixel, thank you very much for joining me, Umarmy. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yabash, thank you for the 15 carrots. Friday the 13th, you say, let me walk under this ladder, over cracked concrete to pet this black cat. Oops, broke the mirror. As long as you're wearing your PPE, you should be okay. Osha's spirit will protect you. It's like it's a party buff. Trust me. That's what they say in all of the briefings and stuff. As long as you wear your hard hat and your goggles and your gloves and all that other shit, you should be A-okay. This isn't professional advice, by the way, so, you know, if you, like, step on a nail or something, I can't really do much for you, but theoretically, your work boots should be able to protect you, right? Yeah. Is it supernatural stuff or horror in general? No, see, the weird thing is, I love watching people play horror games, but I cannot stand playing them myself. But I've been trying to, like, watch more horror game play recently to, like, desensitize myself to a bit. I think it's helping. I haven't had any nightmares or anything, so I think it's helping. I personally believe in exposure therapy, so that's how I've gotten over a lot of other things. So we'll see if that works. Maybe by October I'll be able to play a horror game for you guys, but definitely don't hold your breath on that one, cause yeah, can only do so much. Thought the #1 rule during Friday the 13th was not to split up. Oh, it's okay. I don't think there's any demons in my house. At least I hope not. I mean, can't really do much about it. Unless you have a clean nail on you with the utility. Dude, the nails sticking out of floorboards and stuff are never clean. That's why you have to get your shots. That's why you gotta get vaccinated. If you're an anti-vaxxer, cover your ears right now. You're not gonna like this. But if you get vaccinated for these diseases and stuff, you should be okay. I do live in military housing. Well, not quite. Well, it's complicated. I live near base, but not on base. In my head, I'm like, this is military housing, right? But it's not quite military housing. I feel like for most of the base housing, you have to be married to, like, live in there, because it's, like, family size, right? It's supposed to be convenient for, like, your wife and kids and all of that stuff, but, yeah. I didn't realize today was Friday the 13th until someone told me. Yeah, I was caught off guard too. I don't normally keep track of this. What's scary about military housing? It's all old and run down, but it's affordable. We love affordable housing out here. In today's market, today's society, although to be honest, the BAH I get for my local area it's not half bad. I almost said what it was, but I can't give that info away. I probably shouldn't say how much I make in BAH. That's, yeah. They take all your BH? That's true, but I mean, I'm someone who doesn't like to have a long commute to work, so in my opinion, that's kind of worth it, you know? I'm not a big driving fan, so it's kind of worth it. You were forced to marry your wife to live in military housing even though you're the father of your kids. No, I don't understand that, because if you have dependents, then it shouldn't be, like, shouldn't you be eligible to live in that housing? Because I thought that was how that worked. I don't know though. Hello, Umarmy, first stream. Welcome to the stream. I am caffeinated and motivated right now. I am here to yap about many random things. Sander Ford, thank you for the 5 carrots. No worries, Tomoe, you're a scaredy horse. But you're our scaredy horse, we got your back. Yeah, anything else? Like, if you guys need me to, like, kill some spiders for you, you know, crush a cockroach, grab a fly with my bare hands and crush it, I can do that. That's no problem to me. I mean, it's a little bit gross, but I can do that still. I'm not gonna freak out or anything. But, just not a big fan of horror as a genre. Like, I'm not about that, you know? 100% worth it. Wait, 100% it's worth it to not make the extra money if it means my drive to work is only 10 minutes. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it might be more expensive, but as long as your BH covers it and your commute is less, then I feel like it's worth it. That's how I feel, at least, but maybe that makes me sound kind of lazy. Rabbit Wargamer, thank you very much for subscribing. Let's go. Yeah, I agree. Let us go. I don't know where we're going, but let's go. Depends, each base has a different rank requirement to move out of the barracks or just to be married. Or just be married. Yeah. It depends on your base, it depends on your rank, it depends on your branch, it depends on a lot of factors when they'll let you move out without having to marry somebody. I think it mostly depends on how much available space they have in the barracks, like how quickly they're trying to filter people, how many people they shove in a room, how much black mold is forcing buildings to end up condemned, because that happens sometimes too, because we love black mold out here. Ever taken a pill for malaria? I've never gone anywhere that would require me to. Isn't that only if you're going to a location that requires it? I haven't done all that yet. V-Bash, thank you for the 5 carrots. I'll survive, I still have my army PT belt. Women love your PT belt, bro. They love the belt. That's why it attracts so many people. They're like, oh my gosh, that's such a sexy PT belt. Wow. Wow. So dreamy. Oh, the PT belt? It's like a belt made out of reflective material. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, dude. Oh no. Officers' housing seems to always be better than way better than enlisted housing, regardless of what base you're on. Yeah, because they get the better housing. That's how it works. It's the benefits of having a college degree. Okay, that's just how it be. Wait. What are you guys talking about? I feel like I lost track of the conversation. Everyone's been telling me, like, for the past day now that women, like, tomboys aren't women, so that's why you guys aren't afraid of me. I've been thinking about this. This is like a philosophical matter now. Why does it have to be this way? Why can I not be a woman? You cannot deny me this right. Let me talk to your boss. Let me speak to your manager. I have some choice words. I would like to report an incident. I mean, I don't actually really care that much. It's not a big deal. Tomboys are one of the guys. I mean, I mean, yes, but no, but yes, but no, but kind of, but not really entirely so, but not, yes, no? I don't know. I don't know. Rough times, thank you for the 2 gears. Good thing about BH/BAS is it's non-taxable. If they try to tax me, I'll slug them. For legal reasons, that's a joke, of course. Yeah. I've always wanted to threaten to speak to somebody's manager, but honestly, I've never really cared enough to do so. Like, I don't know, someone could probably punch me at work and I'd be like, damn, that sucks, and I would just go home. I don't really care enough, to be honest. Evidently, maybe they were just having a shitty day, I don't know. It is what it is. Yes, but no. What does that mean, Hans? I mean, I'm a woman, but like I get it. It's a complicated perspective that people have. It's like I don't know. People say I'm supposed to be easier to talk to. I appreciate that. I try to see things from your guys' perspective. I mean, I'm not a dude, right? But like I try to see where you guys are coming from and stuff. So maybe that helps. Maybe it's that extra little bit of effort that helps. On the contrary, I'm pretty bad at being friends with most women. It's not that I don't like women or anything. I just have less that I can like relate with them with, like on a, you know, like in general. Like I don't know what to talk to them about, because it's like I don't know. Maybe they'll talk about how hot this guy is in this series, and I'm like, are they? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to like, I don't want to shut them down. You gotta let them talk. But yeah, I don't know. I'm weird. I just watch anime and play games. So, Sims Revenge. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Umarmy. Welcome in. Brother No Steelman, thank you for the 2 gears. You're telling me you're not a boy named Tom? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Trust in the childhood friend tomboy horse. That sounds like a good philosophy right there. That's a good motto right there. It's confirmed this horse needs to be put down. She has no social skills. That's not true. I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys right now if I had like absolutely 0 social skills. Yeah. Like, why are you guys making fun of me for not being able to talk to women that well? What the hell? What? Wait. What's happening? I don't understand anymore. Why am I being bullied? I didn't say anything bad. Chat is projecting. Okay, that's fine then. That's alright. You know what? I do my best regardless. That's all I can really say. Because we also can't talk to women, and when you're one of the boys, we bully each other. Look, it's not that I can't talk to them. I just don't really know what to talk to them about. There's a difference. That's all it is. But it's not like, you know, I can like make eye contact and have a conversation. I can do that. It's not a lack of social skills. I don't know. Have you tried cheese? Women seem to like cheese. I feel like no, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. You hear they like shoes? I've met more dudes that like shoes than women that like shoes. But I also haven't met any dudes that like shoes in a long time. I feel like that was like a different saga. Like, maybe like 5 to 10 years ago, there were a bunch of like shoe collectors out there. But I don't know where they are nowadays. I don't know where they've gone off to. They have boys just like us for real, socially awkward, can't talk to real life women. Brother, there's not that many women in the military in the first place. Who the hell am I supposed to talk to? There's literally no other women in my immediate workplace. Like, I don't work with women on a day-to-day basis. Like, I don't know what you want from me. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I have to like scour the building to find one. I don't know. I can talk to myself? How is that going to help? How is that going to help? Friends outside of work? I don't have time for friends outside of work. I got shit to do at home. I gotta stream. I gotta plan content. I gotta work out. I don't have time for out of work friendships. It's too complicated. That's too many steps. It's doing too much. Then I wouldn't be able to get proper sleep, you know? I would get my 8 hours of rest. What am I supposed to do then, huh? What am I supposed to do then? Is that what you want? You want me to go and stream with, like, no sleep? Just sleep-deprived Tomoe, falling asleep at my desk, unable to give a proper viewing experience because I am dozing off actively while trying to talk to you guys about stuff? Here is a question, Tomoe. In the army, can you chat up the ladies? Would anyone in the military in chat like to answer this one? Would someone like to take over this question for me while I take a sip of my energy drink? Hold on. I'm sorry, bro. Hold on. Hit it with the no! No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that for, literally for legal reasons. I would not recommend that. That's just, it's not a good idea, bro. It's not a good idea at all. If you want to keep your rank, bro, you can lose a lot more than your rank. Granted, like, I don't know, I've dealt with awkward situations at work, very infrequently, mind you. Most people know better. I've never reported anyone personally, but I have heard of people getting reported for it, so very strongly advise against it. Cannot recommend it at all. B-Bash, thank you for the 5 carrots. Just wait outside the bathroom, they'll come to you. What do you mean by what? My thing is, if somebody makes me uncomfortable at work, I'm just gonna tell them not to do that shit, and then maybe, I don't know if they persist, which I don't think they would at that point, then I would talk to, like, their immediate supervisor. I don't feel like things immediately need to be escalated to the utmost level, but I would say, like, out of respect for the people you work with, it is not a good idea to do that. You gotta, like, separate, you know, that stuff. It's a professional work environment and whatnot, so yeah. Plus, I'm an NCO now anyway, so people kind of leave me the fuck alone, so life is rather peaceful, I must say. I once got reported because my platoon sergeant asked me to show the new soldier around and she thought I was trying to make a move. She had come from a unit that everyone was doing that. That is so unlucky. Dude, you're the short straw there. I'm so sorry. That happens sometimes. But like I said, I don't work with a lot of women myself, so I don't really see that happening a whole lot. I mean, it's just, yeah, don't, I don't know. Be careful, I guess. Be careful. You've seen way too many people try to have relationships in the same unit. Why would anyone ever do that? Like, I mean, I've seen it happen too, but like, it's just so awkward for everybody else. Especially if it doesn't work out, it's like, oh, this is awful. I don't like this very much. People are emotional creatures. Well, keep your emotions out of your work, damn it. Keep it real professional, like, and whatnot. That's my, Tomoe wisdom for the morning, yes. Yeah, they want that dual BAH too much. It is not a noble pursuit. How do people have time for relationships? I don't know. I guess it just depends on the individual, right? They don't have 3 jobs. Yeah, that would probably give people a little bit more time there. That might help a little bit. You want to horse around with your friends at work? Nobody's stopping you, man. It's a free country. Just gotta go out there and do what makes you happy, you know? You make time and travel a bit. I cannot imagine actually using leave. Who does that? Leave is meant to be saved up. Why would you take time off? Why would you do that? For what purpose? Why do you want to go anywhere? You guys aren't allowed to take leave either. This ship is not sailing anywhere. We are staying at the home station. Yeah. Conventions? Okay, that's a good point. I would love to go to a convention. The reason why I'm able to convince myself to not take leave is because I'm like, then I would have to take time off streaming too. Then chat would be sad. Chat's not gonna know how to deal with this, with me just wandering off into the forest and not returning, you know? Yeah, just save up all your leave and try to like take it all at once later. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea. Vacation time is precious. I'll save it for if I get like stabbed in the kidney or something. I don't know. Although I think they have like a different type of leave for that, come to think of it. But I digress. This is not the point, okay? This is not the point. Yeah, you guys can't be left unsupervised. How dare you? I wouldn't mind you taking some leave if it meant you're having fun. And the words of the senior NCO that walked by my workplace earlier, no morale allowed. Bro, well, he walked by and said that and just walked out with like no other context. Cause like, I don't know. I guess we look too happy. So you're not allowed to look too happy. You're not allowed to, I gotta keep the morale limited around here. None of you guys better be smiling right now. I need a bunch of stern faces. You guys need to lock the fuck in, okay? Stay focused right now. Stay focused. Seasonal Goats, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome! Welcome. And I'm Junior, thank you for the 10 carrots. Sure, you're ahead of the curve, but the Junior enlisted. Replace the basic boots. They can actually be comfortable. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, my boots are kind of falling apart right now, and I keep telling myself that I should buy more, but like, it's bad. it's really bad. Oh god. Okay, well, I'm not a good example for this, but I agree, you should get comfortable boots. You should definitely replace your boots. Don't be like me. Don't follow my example. Crowdword, thank you very much for joining the Umarmy as a horse private. It's nice to have you here. Welcome in. Why are you the cutest tomboy? I think I'm kind of a little bit of a weirdo, not gonna lie. I think I'm a little bit of an oddity personally, but you know, I appreciate the kind sentiment, you know. Thank you very much. That's quite nice of you. You'll understand why there's NCOs out there like that. I always make sure we finish our tests, but also try to keep morale up. Well, to be fair, he was joking. Like, that particular senior NCO just likes to fuck with us because he thinks it's funny as hell. Granted, it usually is, so I'm not mad about it. I know, okay, so, like, the thing about my leadership is, like, half of them are either really serious or, like, the most chill people ever. But I feel like that's just what happens when you get high enough in rank. Like, you have, like, two split evolutionary paths that you take. I guess that's just how it goes. So, it's very interesting to watch unfold, you know? Yubash, thank you for the 5 carrots. In my day, it was the beatings will continue until morale improves. Well, you're not allowed to beat people anymore. I'm not allowed to beat you guys. That's not how you train your horses, you know? Yeah, you either disassociate until you do your 20, or you just learn to enjoy life a little bit, I don't know. Have a little bit of whimsy and whatnot. You give me permission to beat you? No. I'm not gonna do that. No. That's a lie? What? What? 50 lashes? Why can't we just have, like, can I counsel you guys instead? Doesn't that work? Just have a conversation, you know? Just have a conversation. Life without whimsy is a life unlived fully. Exactly. That sounds like a beautiful mindset to have. I want all of you guys to be whimsical out here, okay? It's a whimsical sort of Friday. Well, thank you for the 5 carrots. When I was deployed, we had a shallow grave with a set of boots sticking out and a gravestone that said, "Here lies morale." Wait, whose boots were they though? How did that happen? How did that happen? Can you give advice on how to find a tomboy in the wild? I don't know. I don't know where you would find one. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I don't know. They're out there somewhere though. You just have to believe. It's like Santa. The moment you stop believing, they stop existing. So you need to have that faith in your heart, okay? Never let go of that faith. That's the only thing that keeps us going. That cope is what makes us strong. Yeah, you gotta look under the big rocks. That's it. They're probably like curled up there in the fetal position, just kind of chilling. I don't know where you know, you guys seem to already have ideas as to where to find them. So obviously you don't even need my guidance. You don't need me to tell you where to go. You already know. You already know what's up. You found a tomboy in high school. She was the captain of the swim team. She sounds straight out of one of my my animes. Sounds like she's out there. Yeah, 106K already. You'll be at 200 in no time. I don't even know what I would do for a 200K celebration. I don't want to think about that. That's so far away. That's so far away. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Yeah, I don't have advice for these things. I'm not exactly the Riz master myself, you know. I can't tell you all the answers. You gotta do some soul searching and find them yourself out there. You gotta go hunting. Intro JSM, thank you very much for the 5 conscriptions. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. You would love to find a woman to chill and watch anime with? You gotta watch the Netflix series with them then. I feel like that's what most of my female friends like watching. Anime is awesome though. Big ups to anime. 200K celebration, flip the model horizontally? How am I supposed to pull that one off? What am I supposed to do about this? Oh man, I'll figure it out. Give me some time. I gotta ponder it a little bit more. You need to go outside to find people? No, I don't think I will. This sounds like a trap, honestly. Can you tell me the pros and cons of a tomboy? I can't break it down like one of those YouTube analysis videos if that's what you're asking. I feel like that's a matter of like personal perspective, you know? I feel like that's like, you gotta just think really hard about it. I don't know. I'm not exactly like the tomboy spokesperson or something. I just tell people that they should appreciate them. That's about it. I mean, I think we can be pretty cool. I think they can be pretty cool. Yeah, Tomoe, I'm broke. Can I just engrave you on a flask myself? Yeah, I don't see why not. That sounds cool. That sounds pretty cool. We need more tomboy VTubers. I don't think there's many tomboys out there, buddy. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. They're a dying breed. They're gonna go extinct in a couple years. They're just gonna be gone. They won't be able to protect their habitat. They're gonna get overhunted. What are we gonna do then, huh? It'll be a lost memory. Something people think fondly about, like the dodo bird. Why say that? Because sometimes it's funny to be super negative for no reason. Yeah. Wait, there's a flask? Of course there's a flask. The merch I currently have for sale is available in the corner right here. This corner that I'm hiding behind here. Looks like my ears are poking out. This is the merch currently for sale. My name is Tomoe Umari. Yeah. If you want to buy some merch, you can find it in the pinned link. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled program. Poor dodos. Nah, it's okay. They had it coming. They look like funny little ostrich things. I don't trust birds that are built like that. Like kiwi birds, they look like they shouldn't exist either. I'm a little bit skeptical about their existence, let's just say that. Well. Marketing Tomoe? I know, I occasionally gotta market out there. I gotta do it. You know, of 2 more tomboy VTubers, they're a rare sight to see. A lot of the ones I knew about ended up vanishing, man. They ended up vanishing. I know you spoke about this before, but have you considered doing patches? I want one for my backpack. I do like doing patches, it's just hard to find patch artists. That's my main issue right now. I gotta figure out how patch art needs to be made in particular, and then maybe I can convince more artists to do it. I think it's like vectors or something. It's really weird. It's like when I get challenge coins made. It has to be done in a very particular way. It can't just be your typical illustration. So I'll try to figure it out. I'll look into it a little bit more and try to get more patches out, because I did promise I would do my best there. Brotherhood of Salmon, thank you for the take care. It's my first day in the guard. I had to sleep in front of the armory in the cold and rain like a homeless person, then got gaslit into it being my fault. Thank God Tomoe showed me there's still good NCOs. I do my best. I do my best. I mean, I'm not, I don't know if I'm like the best NCO ever, but I feel like I'm okay. Well, I'm a good horse sergeant, you know. B-Bash, thank you for the 2 carrots. What about the blue-footed booby? You mean the weird bird thing that kind of looks like a seagull a little bit? I feel like they're pretty unique. I don't understand why their feet are blue, but like, it's quirky, I guess. It makes them stand out. Well, we have a watch-along stream. I'm not a big fan of doing watch-alongs or react content. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like... I've never tried it before, so I guess I shouldn't say that I don't like it, but it's one of those things. Good morning, good morning! Hello there. Why are you guys naming obscure bird species? I'm not a bird fan. I'm not a bird fanatic. How old do you think I am? I'm not one of those grandmas in the park with the binoculars just tossing out loaves of bread for the ducks and stuff. I'm a little more sophisticated than that, a little more refined, you know? Why do you hate seagulls? They're like the rats of the sky. Except they're like cuter, I don't know. Not that rats aren't cute, but I don't know. You know? Imagine being a new soldier just trying to go through your day and you find out your NCO's Tomoe. Everyone says that, but nobody's found me yet. I'm not that easy to find. Not that easy to find. And then everybody wonders why I won't say what my MOS is. It's so I can keep my security. So I can keep on hiding, you know? Hiding in plain sight. How did the horse get into the building? How'd she get past the guards? No one will ever know. No one will ever know. Why don't I like birds? I do like birds. I like most creatures. Creatures are pretty awesome. We love creatures out here. Very creature-pilled, as they say. What if someone has found you but is staying quiet? Why would they not say something about it? I don't know. Like if you thought you found a VTuber, would you not ask them if they're a VTuber? Would you not like approach them and say, "Hey, you sound a lot like this person"? Would you not at least like be curious or something? Because I feel like I would want to, you know, like I would. What do you mean that seems rude? I don't think it's that deep. I mean, maybe they would say no anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Why must birds wait on the road? Maybe they got places to go. I don't know. Yeah, we're doing another karaoke stream. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll do another one. That's social interaction and I don't support it. I don't know if it's invading their privacy. Maybe it's because my workplace has a really relaxed environment, but like I don't get offended if people walk up to me and ask me random questions. Like I don't take offense to that. I'm not like super secretive and stuff all the time. It's like I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me about it though, so I assume that it's probably okay. You guys are too paranoid. If I was this paranoid, I don't even think I'd be able to be a VTuber until I got out of service. What? I'm eliminating people because they found I wouldn't even be that upset about it. I mean, I like my privacy, but like it's not the end of the world, you know? It's not like they're gonna assassinate me or something. Do I like my job? I do like my job. I feel like my job is very mediocre. And that's okay. The military needs somebody to do mediocre stuff too. A little bit of paranoia is healthy. I mean, I have paranoia for certain things. Like, I think for like, you guys know how right now I have a P.O. box available, kind of, sort of, for like the thing where people can send me gifts. Someone tried to like send me like a sealed food item, and I had to deny it, cause like I don't know, I'm very paranoid about it in general. Even if it's sealed, I'm like I don't feel like I should like ingest anything. I don't feel like that would be a good idea. That might not be a good idea, cause I don't know, you know. You never know. It just makes me sound like a wimp, but yeah. Yeah, it's with Kala Entertainment. So just for clarification, no sending food, no sending electronics. Please, don't send explosives either. Don't send aerosol or anything like that. Pretty much like if it couldn't go through TSA, you probably should not send it. Or something. That might not be a very good idea. Might not be a very good idea. Granted, they like, you know, they double check things and stuff, but I can't accept gifts like that. I appreciate the thought though, but yeah. You want to share what with me? What is that? I can't eat any fancy food. Please don't send me a steak or something like that. Whoa! Anonymous gifter, thank you very much for conscripting 5 horse soldiers into the Umarmy. And welcome everybody to the Umarmy. I hope you enjoy your time here. What about letters? You can send letters. Letters ain't no problem. Letters are okay. P-Bash, thank you for the 5 carrots. If it won't be allowed or if I can't get it through, these are different standards. Well, it goes through Kawa, and they ask me if I want to accept it or not. If it's like, you know, something that's kind of like on the edge of what should be allowed or not. So yeah. If it was going straight to me, that would be another matter, but yeah. Anonymous gifter, thank you for giving Wood a tier 1 sub. I feel like you're trying to say something here, but I don't understand. Thank you very much, though. Your voice isn't too uniquely different than most people, so you could blend in. Dude, people tell me the opposite. They're like, wow, you have a super identifiable voice, Tomoe. I don't know. Maybe I am stealthier than I thought, though. I don't know if I'd necessarily like go to an anime convention and start screaming at the top of my lungs or something like that. You know, I don't want to be spotted in a crowd. I gotta be stealthy. I gotta be cautious, you know. You can't slide me a can of Monster? No! It's dangerous. Could be like rigged. I don't know. Maybe you put like a pipe bomb in there. It's scary out there. Sing at an anime con? I'm not a V singer though. I'm not a V singer. I don't get invited to sing at concerts. I ain't a pro. Those are usually reserved for like the super fancy people that are good at singing. Yeah. Though I do have a concert coming up at Offkai. If you guys want to see me sing there, I'll be a part of the V-Dere concert. If you happen to be going, you know, if you happen to be in the neighborhood, that neck of the woods, you could totally come and see it. That would be cool. It'd be cool. You're part of an idol company? I'm part of an indie VTuber group. I am not part of an idol company! Who told you that? It's not even a company! It's a collective of individuals. When's the V-Dere concert? I gotta check the programming to see the exact day. I think there's a possibility, by the way, that the concert is going to be, like, live streamed, so I'll let you guys know more information about that. I think I saw something about that, though. I gotta double check, though. I don't mean to get your guys' hopes up, but if you wanted to see me sing, then you might be able to actually see me sing. Like, actually see me sing, you know? Yeah. A mutual defense pact of VTubers? Who is our enemy? That makes it sound like we have a common enemy or something. Would you ever want to sing and dance like an idol? Maybe when I like hone my skills a little bit more. I don't know. Will the military ask you to sing for the troops? No, because my job as a VTuber is separate from my job as a military person. Yeah. You thought I was an idol? What gave you that impression? I only have like 2 covers on my channel. Most V singers have like a ton of covers out. They're releasing those on a regular basis. Meanwhile, I'm like, damn, I should really sing something. And then I find another thing and I'm like, wow, I kind of want to sing that, but maybe I'll work on that instead. Oh wait, I need to record my original song. Oh wait, I need to work on this project. And then I get distracted by everything. So I never actually get any covers recorded. They need to make more low alto music for you. I don't like the sound of higher pitched idol songs, but I do like your voice. Yeah, I'd probably sing more songs that are like intended to be sung by guys if I was like covering songs, because my vocal range typically suits male songs a bit better. Which sounds kind of bad, I know. But yeah, it typically works a little bit easier for me. Either that or maybe just like slower, soothing songs or something. Your enemy is Big VTuber? Who? Big VTuber? Are they like... Wait, gotta think about that, hold on. I'll try and track this person down. Well, Tomoe Shinigami cover when? I sang it at Dokumi, if that's what you're referring to. I did sing it at the Dokumi concert. That was really fun to work on. I practiced a lot for it, so I was pretty happy. At Dokumi, I sang, I did a duet with Spica. I sang, Shinigami and Otana Blue as well. So, those are the ones that I covered there. I forget what I sang for Offkai, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember my set list. Yeah. She's an idol horse, not a horse idol. Maybe when Musume comes out, I gotta be an actual horse idol though. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Leave me roll. Hey, look, there's a lot of things that I have to keep track of. My brain can only keep track of so many things at the same time, you know? We gotta compartmentalize and categorize and organize and order of operation, PEMDAS and stuff, you know? Work on those dance moves. I do need to order my, my 3D equipment now, yeah. I don't really have any reason not to at this point. I have the funding for 3D, full body 3D equipment. I just haven't done it yet. But I have like a Donathon award tied to it that I need to fulfill still. Should probably do that. That might be a good idea. I might need to get around to that. Doesn't Musume come out next Friday? Let me check my old calendar. No, it's in 2 weeks. It comes out in 2 weeks. You got my hopes up. It's not for another 2 weeks. We're getting there, though. I cannot make an Musume cover song video because most of the songs in Musume do not suit my vocals. Like I said, I'm not really good with idol songs. I'm better with, like, lower range stuff. I'm sure I could learn to sing in, a higher voice, but I probably won't sound quite as nice. I'm not able to, like... I don't know. It's out of my comfort zone for now, but I'll work on it. Have I ever thought about my own solo concert before? I mean, I would love to do a solo concert one of these days. You know, like, the type of... I don't know. Like, a lot of VTubers dream of doing their own 3D lives. That's kind of, like, the end goal for a lot of people. You know, you have like your 3D model and you have like a 3D stage and it's like a big event or something like that. That's super awesome. That's really cool. Let's remember she's American, she forgets things. Hey, this isn't an American debuff, this is a horsewoman debuff. I don't have a high vocal range. I don't know. I don't think I could sing very high. That's all it is. It's like how a lot of women can't sing lower things, but I have no issue with that. You gotta think about your strengths and weaknesses as a singer and adapt accordingly and whatnot. I was trying to practice a song that's a little bit higher, but I'm not sure. Why do people act so weird about your 3D model? I don't know. Someone asked me if I like deliberately got it commissioned to look as appealing as it does, but legitimately that was just up to the modeler. I think it's cool looking. I mean, I like how it looks, but I don't understand why people find it attractive in the way they do, but also I try not to think too hard about those things, you know? I take it as a compliment. There's no point in overthinking it. So, I didn't know how to answer that question. I'm not sure. I'm not positive there. But I did apologize on Twitter. I'm like, sorry if you thought that this model was like super hot or something, and then you joined my stream and you realized that I'm not like super the sultry mommy type VTubers or what have you. You know, that's really not who I am as a person. I'm just kind of goofy, to be honest, but I don't know how else to word it. It always sounds so weird when I try to like explain these things, bro. How is it going? It's going well right now. I don't know. Is that Gabmoy? I don't know. I do not know. It is all beyond my understanding. You were sad when you realized I'm not a man? Damn it! I'm sorry to disappoint. It's true. I'm actually a female. It's true. Think it was well made. It was just weird reading the thirst comments, bro. There are some comment sections that I've just stopped reading. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to react to most of the comments I get anymore. From like just like new people who say the first thing that come to mind. It's like, I guess they're compliments, but like I don't know how to interpret it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna be over here if you guys need anything. If you want to say anything to me directly, just come to stream chat. I got you. Yeah. Vivash, thank you for the 5 carrots. It's a bonus that it looks like you used a combat knife to give yourself a bob cut. Hey, my hair is super neat right now. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. So I made a post today talking about how to not message me about anything non-business related, but I kind of decided to just close my DMs today. So I am no longer able to be reached on Twitter or Discord or any other platform. I think that it's for the best that I closed it. I was getting a lot of very strange DMs in recent times that I mean, it's sure you can like look at it and close it out, but it's still like, what the fuck is happening, you know? So, I assume if anyone has anything business related that they will email it to me, so I have put my business email in my info now, and if they want to reach me, they can simply send an email to me. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. No, it's not that nothing changed about my server or anything. The Discord server is still notifications only. I just forgot to close my DMs. Like, people from the server or what have you were still able to like send me a DM, and then it would show up in my DMs. It was like, I can't respond to this, dude. What the hell? I can't respond to this. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I mean, I appreciate the people who sent like like the nice comments and stuff, but yeah, so I can understand why a lot of VTubers end up having to close DMs eventually. I just thought that maybe someone might want to reach me for like business reasons or something, and then having my DMs closed would be a bad idea. But then common sense came over me and I was like, well, if I just have my business email posted, then it should be okay. I think that would be okay. That would probably be okay. It's unfortunate some people have to ruin. I don't even know if it's a matter of ruining it. I should have closed them a while ago. That was completely on me. I don't want to like blame anyone for that. Most have managers. No, actually, a lot of indie VTubers do not have managers. I don't think most do. I mean, I don't have a manager because I like to manage myself. I like to think I'm kind of ungovernable. You know, I got my own little schedule and stuff. I got my own way of doing things. So I do my own thing. Yeah. I mean, I've had people offer to like manage for me, like they've expressed an interest in doing so, but I'm just kind of like, I think I got things figured out pretty well right now. I think I'm okay. Yeah. Your friends already have your Discord, so no worries for them. Yeah, I made sure that I had like the VTubers that I talk to regularly actually added us friends and stuff. And if not that, then you're able to like DM people that are following you on Twitter. Like if I'm following them, they should be able to send me a DM still, so it's okay. It all works out in the end. It all works out. Yeah. Strong independent horse. I just like to do my own thing. I don't know. I got like my own way of life, I suppose. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. I don't want to sound like, you know, like this heartless monster. I'm not a heartless monster. I'm actually just a horse in reality. I'm just here to try and make sure everything works out and everybody's comfortable and happy and thriving and whatnot. Should as in you didn't test it or it might change? What do you mean? Wait, what did I say should to again? What did I say? I already forgot, dude. I already forgot. It will work? Okay. Everything's good? Yeah. I was overthinking that a little bit. How could you be so heartless? I'm not heartless! I have a big horse heart. People you follow being able to DM you, I'm sure they'll send me an email if something is wrong. We still email in the modern day. We love emailing people out here. Privacy is important to keep a bit sane. Yeah, even as a VTuber, I need my privacy. I need my time to sit around and play video games before I buckle down and do some actual work, you know? I still have like 3.0 prep I need to be doing, but I still haven't put the commissions in, and it's on my to-do list. It's been there for a couple days. I know, like, Manager Tomoe knows that it's the right thing to handle, but we'll get around to it. Hopefully everything gets done in a timely manner, you know. Hopefully, should be okay. My new model is almost done, so that's awesome. Everything's going well. Manager Tomoe's updates are very impeccable, very on point. I think it'll be fine, honestly. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna have a great anniversary. Got a couple months to go before my 3rd year anniversary. I hope you guys are ready for it. There's gonna be like explosions and bald eagles and excessive alcohol and probably lots of car accidents. Well, no, maybe not that part. Maybe not that. What games are you excited about to play on or off stream? Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really play too many games off stream. I know I made myself sound like a hardcore gamer there, but sometimes I just like play like a couple games of Tetris in between like work activities to like shut my brain off for a second. Is Manager Tomoe, is there like a connection between Manager Tomoe and VTuber Tomoe? Possibly, I mean that's the theory, right? Yeah. Do I have any plans for July 4th, 2026? Do you normally plan things out a year in advance? Cause I don't. I'm gonna be honest, I certainly don't. What it do, Hobie? How's your Friday so far? Well, it's almost noon. We're enjoying the morning so far. Everything is good, I think. The 4th of July it's an exciting affair. Man, I should probably have, maybe I should have taken leave. That might have been a good idea. Manager Tomoe should have their own outfit. Oh, Manager Tomoe does. Watch this. Watch this. There we go. I'm Manager Tomoe. Hello, everybody. How can I assist you on this fine day? I mean, that's close enough. That's close enough. Yeah, nobody recognizes me when I put the glasses on. But wait, hold on, let me put the other glasses on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm real mysterious. This isn't even Manager Tomoe. This is like person who broke into the room and no one knows who she is, Tomoe. Does Manager Tomoe know Marketing Tomoe? Nah, they work on different teams, you know. They don't interact with each other too often. Yeah, it's a very professional work environment, you know. Glasses are so versatile, aren't they though? Aren't they? Yeah, I agree. Who is this? This is Tomoe from accounting. I probably need to start doing some tax stuff now that I think about it. Disregarding that because I don't want to think about taxes right now. 3 Tomoes. Hey, look, I'm a very efficient worker, okay? What can I say? Instant +1 to intelligence. That's what the glasses do. They change a horse, you know? You're not the same person when you put those glasses on. Give Tomoe's channel back to her. My channel's gonna be taken over by, like, a bunch of crypto bros. They're gonna start pushing Tomoe coin or something. And I have to, like, assure you guys that it's not going to be one of those, I don't even know crypto terms, honestly. It's like a roller coaster, right? When it, like, does the... You have to, like, buy high, sell low or something. Yeah. Like, yeah. One of those schemes. It's very complicated. Rug pull scams? Dude, I don't even know if we have any rugs in here. You had some weird people trying to take over your I'm sorry. I don't know where they came from. No rug pull in here? Yeah. So many Tomoes, so little time. What are we to do about this? Horseshoe coin? Yeah. Man, I kind of feel bad. Like from a VTuber's perspective, most of the events that I have planned this year aren't till like September / you know, like the last couple months following September as well. So, sorry that things are gonna be kind of just like more laid back for the next few months. I'll try to make things as exciting as possible. Typically, I like to have events scattered and stuff, but I have like a lot of big projects that I'm working on, so I try not to overload myself. It's better to like take things one step at a time, you know? This year's already got a lot going on. Yeah, it's exciting. It's an exciting year. Next year's the year of the horse, you know. I was like super motivated to hit 100K this year, and I hit 100K halfway through the year. So now I gotta figure out what's next. Like what's up next on the Tomoe agenda? We'll figure it out. We'll stay tuned. Tomoe coin sounds extremely stable. Exactly. Use your mortgage on Tomoe coin because it's just that reliable. What can I say? Surely I can convince you guys. I can sound professional. I can use all of the buzzwords and stuff to really sell the idea. Hi Tomoe, I'm new here. Hi new here, I'm Tomoe. It's nice to meet you. You think I'll hit 200K by December? You're crazy. You are insane. That is absurd. That is very lofty. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. But I'm just happy that I managed to get this far, you know. Everything's going well. Maybe drunk karaoke. Stop trying to get me to do karaoke! I'm not singing, damn it! I'm not singing. I have things I need to work on. I can't practice songs. I already did my rap karaoke last month. That was the most karaoke you guys are getting out of me for a while. I freestyled and everything, man. Gave you guys a whole experience there. I had my fancy snapback and stuff. What about drinking game stream? What if? What if I stay sober? How about that? What if no alcohol? You guys are a terrible example of how a peaceful herd of horses should operate. You need to behave yourselves. I and Junior, thank you for the 5 carrots. Tomoe will be Sergeant Major of the Space Force because Tomoe Coin is going to the moon. Are we like launching one up there? Can it be like a whole fancy affair, a whole event there? Can I still spin my gun? I cannot spin my gun. I cannot do that. You have a good singing voice, Tomoe, with a little polish. I think you'd sound amazing. Why does everybody say that? It's exactly why I don't do karaoke, because people are always like, Tomoe, oh, if you just practiced, you'd sound so good. Well, guess what? Now I'm not doing karaoke until I practice. I gotta beat the allegations that I suck at singing. Granted, they're completely valid, but like, I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You guys keep like punching the soft spot. It's like just throwing punches at the old bruise there. I'm not using karaoke for practice, man. I can't handle it anymore. I can't handle any more heckling about my singing. We're not doing karaoke. It's not allergic to compliments. It's allergic to being told I need more practice, but I've been practicing. Stop telling me I need to practice, damn it. Go watch other VTubers sing. I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. I'll sing when I'm ready to sing. You guys can wait patiently. You guys can, yeah, it does come off kind of backhanded. That's the problem. Nobody means it to sound that way. I know nobody means it to sound that way, but it's like, literally every karaoke stream I do, it's like, damn, Tomoe, if you just worked a little bit harder, you would be a really good singer. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. I'm taking singing lessons. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, damn it. Just give me some time. Just let me figure it out. I cannot Tomoe take it anymore. Oh, man. Hold on, I have to take a sip of water. I got a wee bit passionate there. Yeah, you guys know I'm doing my best. But I'm just saying, that's why I don't do a lot of karaoke streams. I know a lot of people have been asking me to, but I would rather work on my singing more before doing something like that, because I'm not super comfortable doing karaoke as it stands at this point in time. I know I've done them before, but I would rather take more time to brush up on my skill, so I don't embarrass myself or anything. You can use auto-tune, right? That also sounds backhanded! Shut up! Shut up! I can sing without auto-tune! I can figure it out! Let me figure it out! Let me figure it out, damn it! Ah! Alright, I'm composed. I'm composed now. I'm good now. I'm good now. We're good now. Tomoe pain. I'm on the ground, bro. I'm already dead. Have mercy. What if Tomoe was the senior NCO? I don't think I'm that old yet. I don't think I've gotten that far yet. If you are composed, does that mean you are ready to sing? I am not ready to sing at this time, Your Honor. Not at this time. Not in this lifetime. Hey, look, some VTubers just don't sing, you know? Some are not singers, you know? Some are not singers. You think it's a self-confidence thing? Not so much by voice. When you're not being shy, your voice projects more. Maybe I would have more confidence if you guys didn't keep giving me such backhanded compliments! You ever think about that? Maybe I was confident before. Maybe I was confident. Maybe that confidence is gone now. Maybe it's been trampled on. Maybe it's been thrown on the ground and stepped on. You ever think about maybe that's the reason why? Huh? You ever think about that? You ever look at it from my perspective? I'm the one embarrassing myself out here, buddy. I'm the one embarrassing myself. It's not you, it's me. That should not stop you. You don't know what it's like, man! You don't know what it's like! It's easy for you to say that it shouldn't stop you, but it's not that simple. It's not that simple at all. I'm not gonna do something I'm not happy doing. I'm not gonna do something I'm not comfortable doing, because then you guys are gonna be able to tell that I don't want to do it and I'm forcing myself. Nobody really wants that. You can say that, but nobody really wants that. I know how this works, okay? I know how this works. Alright. Alright. Okay. Tomoe on a rampage. It had to be said. It had to be said. Alright. I think chat is trying to be supportive in their own way. I don't take it personally. I know you guys are giving me shit because you care. I'll figure it out eventually. Well, we'll get there in due time. It's a trot, not a run, you know? One step at a time, fellas. One step at a time. Oh my god, Horse Girl, hi. Hello! Hi there! Hi! Hello! What's up? How you doing? First time watching your stream, how are you? Did you have a good day? I mean, it's morning still, but yeah, we're doing good. I got that out of my system, you know. I had to get a wee bit passionate there. Had to get a wee bit passionate. But I hope you guys know I'm not trying to like be mean or anything. I'm not. I like to do good content for you guys. I like to make sure that I mostly know what I'm doing at least. You know, I like to work on things and refine things and figure it out one step at a time. But I'll get there eventually. I'll become a better VTuber each and every day so that I can be the best Tomoe that I can possibly be. Second Rage, thank you for the 5 carrots. Don't bully the horse. Horse does her best. We're all just doing our best out here, man. Every day. Every day. You could do members only. I am not doing karaoke until I want to do karaoke, and that is final. That is final. No karaoke until further notice. When I'm ready to do karaoke, you'll see it on my schedule. You'll see it. It'll be there. But I'm not doing it until then. I'm really stubborn when it comes to this sort of stuff. You're not beating me at this one. You're not convincing me. Alright? You got timed out? Well, behave yourself then! Damn! Won't be a Tomoe Zatsu without a little bit of chaos. I have a lot of things to say. What can I say? I got a lot of things to say. You feel bad you missed the karaoke stream? It looks like there won't be one ever again. I never said never again. I just said it's gonna take a bit. I'm working on stuff. Be patient. Be patient. In the 24 hours of me discovering your content, I've been amazed by how many levels I relate from your stances on self-improvement to being a horse. I have found. You're also a horse? It's a small world. It's a small world. No horse singing, 1984. Hey, that's the year Tetris was released. Leave Tetris out of this. Leave Tetris out of this, damn it. I mean, I guess it's like a compliment that people want me to sing. It's like, oh, you like my voice, huh? Thank you for wanting me to do karaoke, but I'm still not doing it until I want to do it. At the end of the day, that's how it works, sir. I call the shots around here. I'm the one with the firearms out here. You guys don't call the shots. It's all me. It's all me. I've seen a horse up close and been in fear for my life. Maybe you just need to be friends with the horse then. Ever thought about that? Maybe if you offer it a carrot or an apple or a sugar cube, you guys can be buddies. See these apples and stuff that I have in my room? I got carrots, sugar cubes, and apples. Got everything here. And hay. All of the above, honestly. Tomoe, when will you take us on a range day? I'm never doing a range day stream. I'm never doing that. You know why? Because, honestly, the logistical issues there are very high. If you think about it from a practical perspective, it'd be hard to be secure It'd be hard to do everything properly. Yeah, I'm not like one of those, I'm not one of those face reveal VTuber types. I'm not one of those, go out there and show yourself types. Also, you guys would be able to tell what area I'm from based on that footage, so I can't do a recording either because people can use that information to find you. You underestimate how paranoid I am about my security. What happens if I paid 500 bucks to sing? Would I sing for 500? I would not sing for 500, no. Because I have drawn my boundaries and I will be sticking to them. That's how you retain your sanity as a VTuber. When you start like trying to make everybody happy, even if it goes against what you want to do yourself, then you just end up burnt out and sad. So it's better to stick to your guns and just do what you want to do, you know? And I know that you guys also respect my opinion and you won't push the issue. You better watch it. You don't seem like the guntuber type in my opinion. Some people think military VTuber equals gun VTuber. I like guns. I own a gun, but I don't like guns that level of liking guns. You know, I don't have a collection of firearms. I don't have an extensive well of knowledge. Every time I've ever asked somebody to teach me about guns, I get info dumped so hard that I just like my eyes glaze over and I'm like, fuck, okay, we're gonna take a step back. We're gonna try and figure this out another time. One step at a time. How much for you to eat a lemon? I'm not eating a lemon again. I've already done it twice. It was gross. It was absolutely gross. Paranoid, are you in Intel? No, I just like having my personal privacy and shit. Don't you guys like having your personal privacy? Don't you understand as well? I'm not crazy here. That's normal. When you're a VTuber, it's pretty normal, at least I assume. Most people like having their space and their boundaries and whatnot. Eating a lime then? No. No. Was it a sour experience? It was actually quite bitter. When you eat the rind of a lemon, it's just incredibly bitter. It's not very nice at all. Stopping it during my lunch break to see what's up. Hope you're having a nice stream. I'm doing great today. Playing some Mario Kart later today. Super stoked. Need to see if it finished downloading because I forgot to do it earlier, but didn't look like it was gonna take too long. My version of security is the opposite. I give them wrong data, keeping my personal shit evasive. Who knows, guys? Maybe I'm not actually a horse. You never know. You never really know how it'll go. Yes, but I was also Army intelligence. Dude, some people get offended that I won't tell them what my job in the military is. It's actually kind of funny. Yeah. Wait, you ate the rind? Yeah, I did eat the rind. I ate the whole lemon, except for the seeds, because those didn't look very digestible. But everything else was consumed with the lemon there. Because I said I would eat a lemon, so I assumed that you guys would be upset if I didn't eat the whole lemon, you know? Am I gonna be playing Mario Kart with chat or solo? I don't know how to play it with chat. I gotta look at the settings and stuff. I don't know how many of you guys even have a Switch 2. Everyone looked at me crazy for getting one so early, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it's a very fun game, even single player. I'm sure it'd be nice. I have a stinking suspicion that you are some part of the branch of the military which is a bit evasive, a bit hidden, a bit special. I don't think my job is really that obscure. I just don't like talking about it. Huh? You guys don't have to know all that. You don't have to know. Don't you worry your pretty little head about that. You gotta switch too by showing up to Costco early. Bro, I showed up to like a Walmart at like noon and bought one. They just had them there. I didn't line up or anything like that. I didn't do anything crazy special to get my hands on one. I just, yeah. The only reason I got a Switch 2 now is because I feel like eventually a game for it that I want is gonna come out, so I figured I may as well get it while it's out. They sell Switch 2s in Walmart. They sell... Yeah, I used to get video games there all the time. Target and Walmart and other stores like that have gaming sections. It's with all the other technology. You can pick up consoles there. Chuckler, thank you for the 5 carrots. What badge do you currently wear in your dress uniform? Marksman, sharpshooter, or expert? Would you like to know? I'm not the best shot ever, but I'm not the worst. I will not elaborate any further. Tomoe is obviously in the 7th Cav. She's on their patch. Do you think the Cav people think I'm pretty cool, or do you think they hate me? I know at least a couple of them know I exist. I always wondered how they felt. Always wondered what their opinion was. Very curious, very intrigued by this notion. They're just like me for real, I swear. I will not tell you my last APFT score, no. You don't get to know all that, you don't get to know this stuff. They can't hate you? I mean, they could totally hate me. They could. You never know. Tomoe content is not for everybody, you know? Some people are, they're very particular about their internet, VTuber folks and whatnot. Can't imagine people hating me. Oh, bro, I got haters just like everybody else. Granted, I don't really know who hates me, but I don't really care that much. See, that my thing about hating people is it's kind of weird to hate somebody who doesn't know you exist. That's my personal opinion, at least, you know, like, if you don't know them personally, why waste the mental energy to hate them? That just seems like, why? What's the point? Why? But you know what? To each their own. Who am I to try and stop them, you know? Who am I to stop them? I hope they're having a great day today, wherever they are. What is your favorite food? I like carrot cake. I think carrot cake's pretty good. Yeah. Just wanted to say it's super cute how you put a special role and change name color in your Discord server when you go live. It's like a force of habit, because when I used to go live, like, it didn't give me, like, the purple icon thing, so I just manually changed my role every time when I go live now. I don't even think about it. I just do it when I'm, like, posting in the stream notification channel. It's just, like, part of my routine, you know? Yeah, carrot cheesecake's the best. I've only had it one time, but I remember how good it was. Supreme Leader Vito, thank you very much for the 2 carrots. Just want to say I love your work, horse lady. Thank you! See, with awesome fans like you guys, how could I bother caring about whether or not a couple people hate me? It don't matter at that point. It doesn't matter. Room 90210, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome over yonder. Welcome over yonder. You also like lemon cake? I do like lemon cake. I do. It's a good flavor. Carrot cake freaks you out? Why are you afraid of carrot cake? I feel like there's more obscure things to hate. Why hate anyone at all? People just need to chill out and work on improving themselves. Oh, no, I have people I hate too. Don't get me wrong. I have people I absolutely fucking despise. Like, I cannot stand them. I know it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not. I feel like everybody has at least one person they hate. Because, like, I don't know. What do you mean who? Why do you want to know? There's no point in talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's not nice. Just because I hate somebody doesn't mean I want to, like, constantly wish ill upon them. It's just, you know, I can like think about, if I think about, damn, who do I hate? There's like a couple names that come to mind. But other than that, I don't really worry about it. Seen your clips on TikTok. Gotta support fellow military personnel. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's totally one of us. It's none of you guys. It has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with chat. You guys aren't guilty. No. I don't hate you. Why would you assume that? Don't let haters live rent free. I don't really care that much. See, the thing is, I have people I hate, so how can I be mad if people hate me? You can't go through life trying to make everybody happy, because there's always gonna be someone that's pissed off at you. Think about it like this. Say you have like a friendship that goes wrong, somebody treats you like shit, and then you cut them off for your own well-being. That person probably hates you, but they're a piece of shit, so who cares, right? You see what I mean? Like why would I feel bad because a shitty person hates me? Why would I lose sleep over that? Why would that bother me? That's mostly what I'm talking about, honestly. Personality conflicts happen. Yeah. I mean, I try to usually break off friendships like on amicable terms, but doesn't always pan out that well. Can you go through life with perfect hatred? What is that? What are you talking about? That's some villain shit. What? What are you talking about? What? Thank you for the compliments on my being and voice. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Too real? I'm sorry, man. We've all had bad friends before, though. You gotta know your worth, you know? Gotta know your worth and knowing to put your foot down and say, hey! Fuck you! Go away. Yeah. Maybe like a little more eloquently worded, but I'm just saying, you know? I got to a certain point in my life where like, if I was like waking up to like DMs, like walls of fucking text just like dumping shit on me out of nowhere, then I can't keep that sort of energy around in my life anymore. I need friendships that like, you know, make me happy. It's okay if there's like bad times, but if the bad outweighs the good, then I don't know if that friendship is like a healthy one, you know? You guys know what I mean, right? Like I don't expect my friends to be happy all the time. I am perfectly happy helping them out, but like, if it ends up to the point where there's like an imbalance in the friendship and it like gets to the point where it's like, they're just like weighing you down every day in some way and they're not really like helping you in any way, like it's like all take and no give, then I don't feel like that friendship is very good for you. Eventually you have to do what's good for yourself as well, you know? That's how I feel. If you give too much of yourself to others, then you're not gonna have anything left for yourself. So you gotta like be careful about that sort of thing. I know you don't wanna like feel like a jerk for abandoning friends and stuff, but at the end of the day, you can only do so much to help someone. And usually in friendships like that, they're like asking you for help or advice, and then they don't even take your help or advice. They just keep like, it's like a perpetual situation where they're bitching about a problem and doing nothing to fix it. And like, you know, you're supposed to somehow like make them feel better about everything, even though you're just one person, you know? You got your own life to live. You got your own shit that you're going through, so... I'm mostly just saying this because, like, I've seen this happen to so many people. I've been through this myself, so I don't want you guys to end up in situations like that either. And I think those are the hardest friendships to get away from, but knowing when you're in a toxic friendship is a very important thing. Sorry, I mean to start swearing there. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. I had a friendship like that, and when I was like, I can't be friends with you anymore, all you ever wanted to do is tell me bad news that has happened to you, and they were like, well, this time it was good news. Yeah, fuck that person, honestly. People like that don't even realize what they're doing, but like, I don't know, if that's their reaction, then yeah, that person wasn't worth being friends with anyway. Good riddance, man. That's why it's like, if people like that hate me, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I just want to do my best and focus on the things that matter to me and live the best life I can. You only get one life, so, you know, I only have so much free time, so I would rather give it to the people that you know, make my life better in some way, who I can also try and uplift in some way myself. And never let people like that make you feel bad about cutting them off either, because they always try to do that stuff too. They're always like, how could you abandon me? A friend would never abandon a friend. How could you do this? It's like, damn, well, a friend would never treat a friend the way you're treating me right now, you know? So look at it from both perspectives. Have an open mind, have an open heart, but know when enough is enough. That is my serious Tomoe wisdom for the day. That's my my nugget of Tomoe knowledge. Yeah. Not to get all like preachy on you guys or anything like that. At the end of the day, you can live your life the way you want to, but I want you guys to like, you know, be okay. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Just move 1,000 miles away from everyone you know for work and simply have no more friends? Hermit maxing. I mean, I could see the vision, but it's nice having friends. Friends are pretty cool. Friends are, they're pretty cool, you know? How can you be so silly yet wise? I'm a very observant person. I might seem very absent-minded, but I try to be as observant as I can, because I want, well, how do I put this? I feel like the more I observe and the more I'm aware of and cognizant of, the easier it is to be carefree and not hurt anybody as much as possible and make things enjoyable for everybody. So it's good to it's good to have wisdom with your whimsy. It's a good combination there, you know? I'm thinking of enlisting once I can pre-BMT test. Is it hard to make friends during military training? The younger gens scare me. I mean, you can make friends during training, but I would probably wait till you get to your first base. Yeah, I don't know if I'd worry about it too much in training. It's better just focus on your training. It's better get through that and then worry about it later. That's the best advice I can give there, buddy. If chat runs out of carrots, I will starve. I will starve. Are you drunk? No, this is my personality. I don't know what else to tell you. That's just how I am. I'm just kind of built this way, you know? Best advice, become the scary cryptid? Why are you guys talking about cryptids? There's no cryptids here. There's just horses. Ah, young people. How young are we talking? What do you guys consider young? I'm curious. What is young exactly? If you had to define it, what is young? I'm Junior, thank you for the 5 carrots. The best thing about the military is it sucks. You can turn to anyone else in formation and say this sucks and they'll agree. Yeah, it's mutual suffering. But it's very relatable to everybody as a result. You have a personality while sober? I certainly try. 18 to 24 to 25. Most of you guys are saying like anywhere between 18 to 25 or so. Damn, it's tough. It's tough getting older. Tough out here. My partner is considering joining the Coast Guard and I keep telling her go Air Force. I need advice. I would never tell a woman to join the military in general, bro. I mean, probably just go talk to different recruiters. I can't really help much there. But I will say, it's probably not gonna be a very nice experience regardless. I hope she knows what she's getting herself into. 35 and below is young to you? Damn, most people say if you're like 30 or over as a VTuber, you're a hag at that point. How old is chat? At least 18, I assume. At least 18. Perhaps older out here. I mean, I'm wise in my own way. I'm very wise. Yes. Coast Guard has the best bonuses, bro. Coast Guard people are so elusive. You never see them around. They're out there somewhere. Hag Moe? How could you say that? How could you say that? I'm not that old. I'm not that old, I swear. I'm still super young. I've still got it. You guys have like very wild definitions of what you consider young or old though. VTubing fans have weird perimeters. I'm starting to see that now. I'm starting to see that now, yeah. 25 to 34? Your racing days may be behind you, but we love you. Yeah, I gotta stay out at the pasture, you know? They're worried I'm gonna like bust a hip or something if I try to go run out there, so they just keep me away in the pasture. It's grazing out there. What can I do? JP VTuber who's in her like 60s? Dear God. Oh my gosh. I can't be a VTuber forever, guys. I gotta retire at some point. I mean, I don't plan on retiring for a while. Like, I don't know. I'm not even 3 years in yet. There's still a lot of stuff I have to do. I got a lot of stuff to look forward to. But I'm just saying, eventually, I gotta put the horse tack up. You know, I gotta call it quits after a certain point. Yeah, Tomoe retirement confirmed. Eventually your Oshi is going to graduate. That is the circle of VTubing life. Through your 20s you feel like you know a lot, but when you get into your 30s you'd be shocked by how little you knew. Yeah. I would never assume I'm super wise in my 20s. I would never. Simply not. Not the glue factory? Yeah. Maybe I'll do my 20 years as a VTuber. Who knows? Oh god, probably not that long. I don't know if I'll be around for 20 years. We'll see though. We'll see. Once there's enough horse VTubers to replace me and you guys have already forgotten about Tomoe Umari, then I can move on in peace. That could be, I've done my part. There's other tomboy horses around. Chat doesn't even know who I am anymore. Once I get picked up for a deployment, once I have to go fight out there, I'm gonna get back. There's gonna be another tomboy horse out there, maybe like a very established, wise one that has like a lot of charisma, and I just look washed in comparison, you know? Just like a cheap imitation, like the imitation crab version of that VTuber. What am I supposed to do? Are you putting on a voice, or is this your real voice? What? What? Do you not think this is my voice? Hold on. Sorry, yeah, actually, I have been putting on a voice this whole time. I'm sorry that I did not tell you guys sooner. I will be more transparent from now on. It's okay, chat. It's okay. Bye, Tomoe. Have a good week. You as well. You take care out there. Goodbye. Yeah. Corpoverse any debate is desensitized people from seeing graduation synonymous with retirement. Everyone just assumes the streamer is wrapping up the character and debuting somewhere else, but not leaving the industry. I feel like if you expect that without tempering your expectations, you're just setting yourself up for failure, because sometimes it is permanent. Sometimes they're not returning. Although a lot of people have like been better about like distinguishing whether or not they're coming back or never coming back, so I guess that helps you know what to expect at that point. You weren't transparent before? I think I'm pretty transparent. Why is your voice breaking? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta put on the proper voice. No, but this is how it actually sounds. This is my voice. It never occurred to me when I first started VTubing to use a different voice. I guess I could have, you know, in hindsight, maybe like change how I sound to make myself less identifiable, maybe like a little bit higher or a little bit lower, but instead I just use my normal voice. I just use my normal voice. I don't know. I'm not a real VTuber. I don't do things properly. I'm sorry. Yeah, what can I say? I'm just me at the end of the day, just a Tomoe trying to make her way through the stables. I don't like looking too far ahead either. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. Anything can happen when you're a VTuber. Anything can happen in the entertainment industry. I am a VTuber of all time. I may not have any actual talents, but apparently I have a decent degree of charisma. Maybe that's all you need at the end of the day. And you would lose the tomboy sound. I want to talk like a super feminine lady. Yeah. Bro, who said anything about centaurs? I fucking hate centaurs. Stop talking about centaurs. Disgusting ass creatures. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, a lot of people typically like how VTubers really sound. I guess that's a good thing. Yeah. Just roll with the flow. I am certainly doing my best. Question for you in chat. How often does your chat try to riz you to get you to blush for the sake of making you smile and messing with you, or is your chat just more wholesome? I don't know. I think chat is intimidated by my aura, you know? I don't think chat tries to riz me. They just make it fun of me for not being able to have any riz myself. I'm like I'm like the rizless master. I believe is the saying. It's like, damn, this horse has no riz. Like, hold on, let me try it real quick. Yeah, you come here often. It's very charming. Oh god, my YouTube chat is crashing. I knew it's too much power all at once. Oh no. Well, I have no regret. Yeah, horse aura. The only thing we farm other than carrots out here is aura. What can I say? That's just how it is. Hold on, let me reopen my YouTube chat to fix it. It tends to do that sometimes. It's a little bit fickle. It's a little bit difficult, you know? Door chat, pop out chat. Gotta be able to see this properly. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's all pounched up now. It's all better. Alright, I can see it again. Guys are good to go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I forgot a lot of you guys are at work right now. Maybe my timing isn't the best ever. That's alright. It's alright. Definition of aura and guys got some crazy definitions, man. I'll tell you that much. Oh my god, it's Tomoe Umari. Hi, I'm Thomas Umari from Tomoe Umari's Uma Adventure Musume game for the global Wii Switch U edition. Hi. You know, at the end of the day, at least I can make myself laugh. That's all that matters. Yeah, it's okay if you don't understand. You don't have to. You'll understand one day. You'll understand eventually. Tommy Orange? Oh my gosh. It's like my hero jovial management from the horse racing game. Horse race tests. You would wail for me? Well, spend your money responsibly. You might not be able to pull that banner or what have you. Something, gotcha game buzzwords, you know? Yeah. I feel like I had something real intellectual to say, but I'm trying to remember right now. Hold on. See, my brain cells are like slipping away. What am I supposed to do about this? It's hard being a VTuber, guys. I gotta think real hard. I will say, hold on. I gotta think about this for a second. Hi, Tomoe. Happy to finally catch you streaming as a fellow serviceman. You have my respect. Let me ask you this. Are you surprised that I used to stream in the barracks, or is that about what you would expect? Is this like par for the course, or like is this a surprise in any way? Because I know damn well other people are streaming out of the barracks too. Maybe not at my base. Actually, no, probably at my base too. I wouldn't put it past the people there. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Never underestimate the willpower it takes to do that. How'd you guys not get in trouble for streaming in the barracks? Bro, people do worse shit in there. That's not even as bad as it gets. Okay, it's not like I got confronted for it. No one ever questioned me. They might have known, but they never said anything. You found someone set up in their closet during a room inspection? Oh, that's funny as hell. Oh no. Yeah, it's not that bad. I just try not to stream when it like I don't know, when my roommate was like around and being roommatey, you know, very I don't know. Usually she was like arguing with her boyfriend on the phone, and I didn't want you guys to have to overhear that. It was like the gaslighty type of conversations, like do you love me as much as you loved your ex? Why do you still follow her on Facebook? Why? Why are you not talking to me more? Why are you not paying more attention to me? Why are you still following that whore? Like that, you know? That type of energy. I want you guys to hear that in the background. Yeah. What do you mean she sounds perfect, bro? What do you mean? Why do you... It wasn't even about me, bro. I'm just saying, these are like the phone calls that I like overhear. Like, I'm not even trying to listen, but like, if she's like screaming at the dude on the phone, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, some people like women like that, you know, a little bit crazy. She was nice though, when she wasn't yelling, she was nice. I didn't have too many issues with her. Not that particular one, but yeah. So, anything can happen in the barracks, fellas. It's a funny place. Sounds like a nightmare to me. Nah, I'm sure they made it work somehow, you know? Yeah. This thank you for the 19.99 carrots. Why am I not paying attention to you? It's because I'm watching Tomoe streams. How could you say that, bro? I don't even think that they understood what VTubers were. I just choose to believe that nobody knows what a VTuber is until they tell me that they know what a VTuber is, you know? It's the suspension of disbelief. I could never believe such a thing myself. It's unfathomable. Haunts girl, I need BAH. Alright, let me instruct you on this. I'll give a PowerPoint. Do you have any male friends that you really vibe with them? Do you have any friends like that? Because that might be your step one. Step one, do that, and then get back to me. I'll instruct you on step two. I got you. This is like a tutorial at this point, you know? Step by step. You're asking what type of soldier am I? I am support. I do support work. I'm not combat arms or anything like that. I'm a supporter. A support horse. That's the best way to phrase it, I guess. Marrying the homie for BAH is just military yaoi? I never thought about it like that. That's very complicated. You are a lot less calm and more crash out pill on stream than shorts. I have to be, it's like, what do they call it? Military bearing. Yeah, I gotta be, calm and cool and collected in shorts. I'm sorry if you feel lied to. I'm sorry if you were expecting a different horse. This is kind of how I am. It's a wee bit chaotic, but it's mostly chill here. In its own way, you know? I don't play the e-girl games. I'm not a support main. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. No. Thank you for the 5 carrots. The barracks are wild. Some dude cooked a turkey in a dryer on Thanksgiving once when I was stationed in Fort Carson. What? How do you cook a turkey in a dryer? At least get like an air fryer and like dump it outside and like you know when you like take a frozen turkey and put one in there and then it explodes? That would be so crazy to watch unfold in like real time, you know? That's a recipe you need. Dryer turkey might be the future. I feel like that would fuck up the dryer though. I don't know if that's the way forward, man. Patience and seasoning. I can only eat unseasoned chicken. This is simply it's the way of the chow hall. And then it's like Schrodinger's chicken. It might be undercooked, it might be overcooked. You never know till you take that first bite. You gotta be brave, okay? This is what they don't tell you about. This is what they gotta prepare you for. Your recruiter did not warn you about this, but you gotta be ready for that. I don't know, I just kind of got used to like eating the chicken there with like a glass of water on hand, because like sometimes you're really hungry, but like the chicken is so dry that it's like a choking hazard pretty much, so you just gotta like wash it down with some water. Every bite, you're just taking the risks there. I really did not know that you could cook things in the dryer though. I feel like I have learned some important lessons here. Thank you very much for this tidbit of knowledge, this nugget of wisdom, as it were. I don't think you can cook things over an open fire. I feel like they might put a stop to that. I guess that could be like some barracks courtyard activity. You can, but should you? You're asking some really hard-hitting questions here. I'm gonna have to think about this. Thank you for the 9.99 carrots. Dryer french fries are actually great. Don't ask how I know. So I have a question. Speaking of fries, how do you feel when you go to order fries somewhere and they give you them cold? Like, you know they're old fries. Does that ruin your day, or do you just like go through the stages of grief quickly and feel like a sense of acceptance? Like, this is just how it's gonna be. This is how it must be. Murder. Gotta go back through the drive-thru and demand new fries. I mean, I heard from someone once, if you ask for unsalted fries, they have to make you a fresh batch. You're just gonna end up being that guy, but like, that's how you guarantee that you'll get fresh fries. Be the nightmare customer that the employees are afraid of. I mean, at the very least, they should be able to like keep them warmed up or something, you know? That's like decency right there. That's the least they can do. Whatever happened to service with a smile? Whatever happened to the customer is always right? It's absurd. It's ridiculous. I think so. Well, I don't really go out to eat that much, but like, you know, I gotta be firm about this. I gotta stand up for you guys' your rights and whatnot. Can you guys buy me a white monster, by the way? I'm trying to convince myself that they taste good, but it's a work in progress. Kind of struggling right now. As an ex-fast food employee, I absolutely despise no salt orders. Yeah, I figured people hated that. I don't know why it matters that much. Like, why do people need to put their own salt on? Or is it really just so they get fresh fries? I'm not sure. I really don't know. Tomoe is the he said no pickles type. No, I think pickles are good. What do you mean? What do you mean? You ordered fries for delivery and there was a big fly inside the fries. Was it like a kid's meal or something? You know, like they come with little toys sometimes. Okay, maybe not. Man, I could never put up with that. They taste like straight battery acid. I adore them. You have strange taste buds, you know that? Has anyone ever told you that before? Oh yeah, Alanis are delicious. Those are underrated. They have more caffeine than like Red Bulls and stuff too, on average. I think the average Alani container contains 200 milligrams of caffeine. You gotta know these things, you know? You gotta be aware of them. I need you to think of the thing, Garrett's Monster Fun. I recommend Mango Loco. Got me through AIT. We'll see if they have any at the store. I'll take a look. I do like mango energy drinks though. They're typically pretty favorable. Bang Energy is 300 milligrams of caffeine. Bro, your heart's gonna burst like a little hamster on its wheel. What are you gonna do about that? Waxting, thank you for the 5 carrots. One white monster stable master. There's no way they cost $5. I guess you could get like one of the tall cans for that much though, right? Like the really big ones with the funny little caps on it. You know what I mean? I think those are supposed to be like so you can like seal the container or something. Cannot vouch for Bang. Yeah, I don't know. Do I need to make my own energy drink? Is that the future? Perhaps so. Still trying to develop like a pre-workout or something first. Gotta get you guys caffeine somehow. Well, I'll figure something out. Just give me some time. I gotta cook. Gotta figure this out. Fresh fries have to be made when they ask for no salt, but it sucks because it takes 3.5 minutes to cook new batch and it holds the line up during peak hours. I would be pissed off, man. I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Call it horsepower? Patent pending. Someone's gonna take that idea now, guys. It's over. You're giving them all the ideas. What am I supposed to do about this? Will I ever do a cooking stream? Maybe when I get more cooking skills, you know, develop my abilities a little bit more. Come up with new ideas. I don't know how to think for myself. I need you guys to come up with ideas for me. You said you use C4, right? Do you not get itchy from it? Okay, the way to not get itchy from your pre-workout is to, one, you need to eat before you take it, and also don't take a full dose if you can't handle a full dose. I don't always take a full dose, like I don't always take a full scoop. Sometimes I just do a half scoop, and that's enough for me. So you have to know your limitations. And don't take it on an empty stomach, dear God. That's why it hurts you so much. Yeah! Be careful, basically. Carrot-themed gamer subs? That sounds cursed as hell. Why would you want to have a carrot energy powder? That's weird. What? I don't think most people would vibe with that very much. I mean, I've dry scooped pre-workout before, but I at least have the decency to eat beforehand, you know? I'm not a complete savage. I have limitations that I am mindful of, okay? What about a carrot cake drink? You guys just like messing with strange concoctions, don't you? Really, really pushing the boundaries here, aren't we? Gotta run, horse girl. Have a good rest of the day and upcoming weekend. I will absolutely do my best. You have a damn good day out there yourself. You go and get him, Tiger. You go and do what you gotta do. Don't let anyone stop you. Alright, thanks. Thank you for the 10 carrots. Morning, here's 10 carrots. What are we talking about today? Right now we're talking about, I forgot. I think we were talking about, I don't know. We jump around conversations a lot here. We're going through all sorts of different topics right now. Dry scoop your protein. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. Yeah, you could call me Sarge. I'm a horse sergeant. I am the strongest of horse NCOs. I am one of the horse NCOs of all time. Parker550, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Umarmy. Welcome in. Hello. Big horse sergeant. Can you get a right star down southeast? Red triangle? I don't know. We might be out of those. I gotta go check the back. I'm sorry, I gotta go check. I feel like Tomoe would come up to random people, push them against the wall, and say, "You better have a great day," or something like. I think that's how you get reported. I think I would actually get reported like really fast. I think I might actually have complaints filed against me. I think I might actually lose rank over that. I think I might actually like just be put on like a watch list or something. You know, might be a little bit problematic behavior right there, as the kids say. You know, it's just a little bit of a hunch right there, a little bit of a, you know, call it a sneaking suspicion, women's intuition, or what have you. Yeah. Sharp speeder on, hell yeah, bro. Record time right there. I missed the OG jacked 3D formula. Didn't they? Yeah, that's you just said what I was thinking. It made test positive for meth. That's how you knew it was good. A little bit too jacked there. I think you might have to simmer down the stuff you take there. I fear the GNCs, man. Never go to the GNC. That place is a trap. Order your stuff online. At least I've never met anyone who actually likes going to the GNC. I mean, the people there are pretty nice. The ones I've talked to are pretty chill. But I haven't gone to too many GNCs. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Action H, the name of the 5 kids. Does anyone do that thing where they don't say surgeon correctly and say instead with talking to you? It sounds very, I don't know, I don't think too hard about it. As long as I understand what they're trying to say, you know? As long as I understand. Is GNC overpriced? I don't have like a point of comparison, like a point of reference, you know? I just assume that all energy drinks are expensive, and that's just how it is. But maybe not. Maybe I'm paying too much for my supplements. But how am I supposed to horse max without taking all of the proper supplements, you know? Can't be an all-natural horse out here. As long as it vaguely sounds like Sergeant, it's good. Yeah, there just has to be like the correct syllables more or less properly arranged in there, and I'll probably understand what they're trying to say, you know? Yeah, the places on base, like restaurants and businesses and stuff, it's like a mixed bag as to what you're gonna get. Makes it kind of fun, you know? You're gambling a little bit there. Speaking of which, I have a story. I have a small story. So I was like going to work, and I decided to be nice. I wanted to spread some positivity, right? I told the gate guard that they were doing a good job, and they fucking laughed at me. They thought I was being sarcastic. I was trying to be nice. It's like, hey, I appreciate the work you guys do, and they just fucking laughed. Why? Why? Also, thank you very much to Silent Night for the red apple. I appreciate it. Thank you. I wasn't even trying to make fun of those guys, man. I was just like, yeah, thank you guys for working hard. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you. They yeah. You know they don't want to be there. I know they don't want to be there, but you gotta try and make them feel better about it at least, you know? Why laugh at that? Why? There's nothing funny about it. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice. It's terrible, man. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. I'm not a monster. Why would you laugh if someone told you were doing a good job? You guys have a warped sense of humor. It's terrible. It's awful. Ugh. Can't have shit out here without people trying to make it sound bad. My go-to was you're doing great things for the world. They're our first line of defense. If we get some crazy person trying to speed through the front gate, you know, as tends to happen occasionally, depending on what base you're at, you know that those guys are ready to stop them and protect everybody. You know, like someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. Maybe someone reaches for their weapon or something. You know, they gotta be prepared. Are you used to getting criticized for minor mistakes? No! No! Oh no. You don't think they're ready? Are they like waiting for something to happen? Aren't they like very vigilant and alert? And sometimes they just look really tired when I see them actually. I always wonder what happens in their day-to-day life. You know, what sort of things do they encounter while they're guarding the gate from the would-be invaders and whatnot. But yeah. You know they don't. Like, I'm trying to be positive here! I'm trying to be positive. Okay, maybe I just need to be less positive. Maybe I need to be super grumpy and serious and stuff. Let's try it. It's so hard to do. Squirrels, possibly. What do you mean squirrels? No, actual threats. Like, what if them is trying to sneak in like a mysterious bad lady in like the trunk of their car or something? Well, probably not the trunk. It'd be like maybe like one of the passenger seats. Actually, I don't think people throw people in the trunk normally. I don't think that's a normal mode of transportation. It's not particularly safe. I wouldn't recommend it personally, but I'm just saying, you know, you never know what people are up to. You never know what you'll find in a random vehicle search. I'm just saying. Not that I have anything in my vehicle, you know, I don't have anything crazy in mine. It's mostly just papers and stuff. But it's nothing bad. Like I don't have a human body in my trunk or anything, but maybe they would find one, you know? We put out our buddy in a trunk one time. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? You wonder how the carrot dude on my bed could be so positive? He's just a silly little guy. Bro he's just so happy to be there, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, VTuber merch in your car. I wanna get an acrylic charm on my keychain. What VTuber keychain should I get, guys? I need to get one. My old one fell off. I used to have I had like a Bakura keychain, but then it fell off. So now I need a new one. I need to find a replacement. We'll find one. Find one out here. I guess I can't tell you guys which one I choose now that I think about it. But maybe I'll have a maybe I'll put a VTuber there. Now you never know. You never know. Maybe that'll be it. There's a lot of options out there. There's a lot of good options out there. I feel like they're pretty cool to have as keychains. Yeah. I gotta see who's selling merch right now, man. Giga truckers carry horses. So like when they get told to hold their horses, they're already prepared pretty much. You have multiple VTubers on your keychain? How can you hold so many at once? How do you do it? What's your secret? How did you do this? This is something to think about now. I need to decorate my keychain a bit more anyway, so. Alright, these are all good options. I'll ponder it now. 1 key to 10 billion keychains. Look, it gives you something nice to look at every time you go to use one of your keys. Yeah. The power of friendship? Is that how this works? I need to put all of, damn, what should I put on my keychain? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I gotta ponder now. What if someone else sees? Bro, people roll around base with like full-on like anime waifu wraps on their vehicles. I don't think they're gonna flame me for having a VTuber keychain. You know, like I like to think this is an accepting place. I haven't seen a full anime wrap in a while, but I feel like I've seen one at least once. You know, at least once. I didn't even recognize the character though. Maybe I'm out of touch. This is your first time here? Yeah, the gold horseshoe says otherwise. A nice try, buddy. Nice try. Okay, I see through it. I recognize you. Nice try. It's always with the compliments, too. No one ever comes here throwing punches and shit. It's always like, oh, Tomoe, you're pretty cool. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm on to you guys. I'm on to you guys. Hey. What if it was an anime OC wrap? I've never seen anyone put their OC on a car before. I'd be intrigued. Just don't be that guy, you know, the one whose rap is definitely not under 18. I feel like you would get complaints at that point. There's always got to be some person who bitches about it and ruins it, but I don't think that's very professional to roll around base with, so probably not. Plus you gotta like, I don't know, there's like kids and stuff around base. You gotta be mindful of that stuff. Have I watched Uma Musume? I have not watched all of it, but I've watched some of it, you know? I watched a portion of it. MLP Tomoe is magic. I don't think I'm like a wizard or I can't cast fireball or magic missile if that's what you're asking. There's kids on base? Yeah, some of these people have reproduced and have offspring that, normally they're in, like, the housing area, but there's kids around. I see them sometimes. I gotta, like, slow down so I don't run them over. Gotta be careful, you know? Gotta be mindful of these things. What would you do if you saw someone with a Tomoe wrap? I don't think that's ever gonna happen, but it'd be very interesting. Maybe I'd key their car, actually, you know, as a little treat. No, I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. I would never. I'm not mean, okay? I would never do that to a member of the Umarmy, especially. That's friendly fire at that point. Children are just moving speed bumps. Dear God. No! No. Got my car keyed by my Oshi. How do you live that down exactly? Why would you do that? Maybe, I don't know, maybe they wanted like an autograph or something. I could give my signature on there, you know, as a little treat. Why not? And then they'll never know how it got there. It'd be very soul crushing. The vinyl wrap should resist the keying. I've thought about getting a wrap at one point. I don't know what kind of wrap I would get though, so I would have to think about that. It's something to consider. Do the crime and then frame Fumoe. Fumoe would never ever. I really want to get more art though. I want to get more art in general. I'm like stir crazy about it. I love ordering new art, but my 3.0 is coming up soon, guys. I have to be patient. I have to be patient with it. I really hope you guys like my 3.0. I'm still nervous, but only because I'm changing designs. If I wasn't changing designs, like if it was just an art style change, that would be one thing. But new design, different artist, that's a lot of gambling there. I'm not necessarily a gambling horse. I hope you guys like it though. I like it a lot, so I hope you guys like it. Hopefully everybody likes it. Hopefully everybody's about it, you know? Yeah. Should just be a few more months away. Not too far away, just a few more months away. It's not like I'm announcing this like a year in advance or something. Not that crazy. You think people will be normal about it? I don't know. Chat's unpredictable, so who knows? We'll see. I think it's cool though. Commission art for the new design and just wait till the debut to show it. You say that, but some artists like post things on their page without like really like waiting for that sort of thing. They just throw it out there and then your design gets leaked. That's happened to a couple people I know, which is unfortunate, but it does happen. That's why I don't typically order much art until like literally like right before the model is about to debut, because then it should be okay. I'm not like changing themes or anything. I'm still a military tomboy horse girl, but like it's stylized differently, you know? But it's like the same but like different, but the same but different. But it's like a 3.0. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's got Tomoe traits to it, you know? It's still distinctly Tomoe. Do agencies have in-house artists for their talents, or do they commission third party? I think most agencies have... They have like some in-house artists for like graphic design and like maybe like certain like merch projects or something like for the talents. But I think when it comes to VTuber models, you'll typically reach out to like the artists like via their email and ask if they have any availability for like the time period you have in mind, and then yeah. Does it have an eye patch? Why the fuck would I have an eye patch? What? You're not even the first person to ask that either. Why is everybody... do I look like I'm gonna poke my eye out or something? I don't understand. I don't understand. This Tomoe lore is very complicated. Horses have blinders? I think you're just like straight up blind if you have an eye patch. You're blind in one eye. I'm not a pirate, no. Can you tell it's Tomoe solely by the silhouette? You should be able to still, yeah. If you were drawn in fan art with firearms, would you prefer to be drawn with modern or older firearms? That's entirely up to the individual. I don't have any preference, to be honest. Military vets with eye patches are cool, yeah, but I'm a woman, you know? I don't want to be like all dude-like. I'm still a woman. I want cute outfits too. I don't want you guys to see me as a guy. Not entirely. I want to be cute too. That's why, you know, if I had a civilian outfit, then it would be cool, you know? It wouldn't be like mercenary Tomoe, because I don't think that'd be very cute. Yeah, I don't think that'd be cute. It's gotta be at least a little bit cute. At least a little bit. I think the eye patch thing is because of Big Boss, your military theme and all. I don't... But military and eye patch, there's... eye patch is like mercenary, right? That's a different aesthetic. It's how I try to tell people that tactical and military aren't the same, and then they're like, no, Tomoe, you're definitely a tactical VTuber. No, the hell I'm not, dude. It's not the same, it's different. These are the small distinctions that matter. These are important. Gotta be mindful of this. Aesthetics are very particular, okay? Tomoe with pit vipers. I would rock some pit vipers. I'll look super cool, yeah. You have pouches though? It's because it's based off of a World War I cavalry uniform. There's nothing tactical about this. It's a fucking bandolier, dude. I'm not wearing like a vest or something. I'm not wearing a plate carrier or anything like that. You guys misunderstand me. I'm misunderstood. You are a tactical VTuber, don't say otherwise. I know what I am, and I'm not a tactical VTuber. If you want to call me one, that's okay, but know that you're wrong. Yeah. You are incorrect in that belief, but you guys are allowed to have incorrect beliefs if you want. It's a free country. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm gonna just tell you that you're not right. Kind of like saying everyone in the military is an infantryman. Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense to me. It doesn't make a lot of sense. That seems pretty tactical. It's not tactical. It's not tactical. It's not. Wrong. You're mistaken. You guys are trying to gaslight me. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Freedom of speech is important. I can't argue that. That is distinctly correct. You do realize that saying you're not tactical now means there's gonna be a flood of tactic Tomoe art just to mess with you, right? I mean, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm not tactical. I mean, you can't really like get. There's like no gotcha with that. Like it's just straight up incorrect. So I don't even care, man. I don't even care. It's whatever. How do you become a VTuber? I don't know if I'm the right guy to ask this. There's tutorials and stuff though. There's a lot that goes into it. Yeah. Well, I just want you to be your best self. I feel like I'm already my best self, or at least I'm getting there on my own. Putting on a plate carrier isn't gonna make me my best self. Wearing an eye patch isn't gonna make me my best self. Got all like the Tactus slop gear and whatnot. It's not gonna work. No. I feel like being based off the group that ran horses in heavily defended trenches isn't very tactical. Hey man, it's a tough argument out here. I mean, some people assume that any sort of military aesthetic is tactical. I think that's where like the disconnect comes from. But like if you're going through a museum and you see like old uniforms on display and stuff, you're not gonna go, oh my gosh, they were so tactical. It's like, oh wow, that's old military aesthetic. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat actually. Do you guys see where I'm coming from with this? Like, I'm not crazy. You're trying to make me sound crazy, but I'm not crazy. I know where I stand on the matter. They did have a lot of drip back then. That's true, actually. Yeah, that's quite accurate. You know. I don't really care how artists draw me. That's entirely up to them. I believe in artists being creative. But if it's like some real crazy stuff, don't tag me in it, please. Please don't do it. Have mercy. My brain would not know how to process it, quite frankly. I think there's too much emphasis on looking tactical. Every time I put on my OCPs, I feel tactical. Yeah, what can I say? Every day is a struggle in its own way. If the uniform didn't have pouches standard, then pouches are tactical. You're fucking crazy. Not everybody in the military is tactical. That's Tomoe's lesson for today. Sorry, my eye was itchy. Eesh. That puppy is so tactical. Anyone can be tactical. If you put your heart to it, anyone can be tactical. I'm gonna go tactically make myself a cup of coffee after this. Maybe like fucking barrel roll into my kitchen, you know? Gotta make sure that there's no enemies in the room. Maybe pull out my radio and make sure to call in that everything's all clear and stuff. You know, only use the phonetic alphabet. Gotta make sure that no adversaries are able to overhear and track my actions. And I'll brew the cup very carefully. Make sure that everything stays clear and that no enemies break in while I'm doing it. You gotta live with distrust. Have eyes on the back of your head. You never know who's gonna try and ruin your morning, take your whimsy away. You gotta stand up and fight for that, you know? You gotta be willing to kill anybody who dares enter your homestead. Have your shotgun on standby and absolutely obliterate them. Take a couple shots. Do what you have to do. You just make sure that your coffee is well brewed by the end of this venture. Yeah, my tactical dose of caffeine. Tactical horse being tactical. Thank you for joining me on my tactical journey. It was actually a tactical stream. It was tactically timed in order to tactically do the right thing and meet tactical needs and whatnot. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I got lost in the shitpost. Yeah, sweep and clear the laundry room. Why not? Tactical. No, shut up, bro. Shut up. I hope the VTuber thing goes well for you. Just remember, never let your audience gaslight you. Don't listen to these guys right now. They're being crazy. Brain's not braining. You gotta think tactically, man. You gotta tactically use your brain cells. Wait for the right moment to strike. Pour the instant coffee mix into your mouth, then drink the hot water. Dude, what is instant coffee mix? I use like the ground up coffee beans. Is it different? Is that instant coffee? Can you like microwave a cup of coffee? I've never thought about it before. I just use like my coffee machine, but like maybe that's how you do it. Just coffee powder? Now I got like the pestle and mortar, and I grind my own coffee beans every morning. You gotta get that fresh coffee taste, you know? The more work you put into it, the better. It's the coffee that comes in the MREs. You know, there are other ways to start your morning disappointed. I suppose that's one of them, though. You need more XP to level up your tactical skills? Hell yeah. I know you're themed around horses, but in the military, have you ever actually ridden horses that are in them? Or is it just something you enjoy? Hope you're having a nice day. Aw, thank you! I don't think we have any horses. I could be wrong, but I don't think we have any horses. I might be a little bit allergic to horses as well, but I'll never admit that. You'll never catch me admitting that. I get made fun of for it. Chat's mean to me. Chat's actually been bullying me all day. You know, I didn't want to have to say this, but I feel like chat is, you know, it's just not really being nice to me right now, and it's really feeling pretty down about it. Like, why can't you guys be more thoughtful and just what the hell? What the hell, man? Favorite kind of stream? Chatting. Yeah, we're talking about all the important things right now. What did we do? See, now they're pretending they didn't do anything. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy how it always comes down to that at the end of the day? Aww. Thank you. I accept all sorts of it. The carrots make me happier. I gotta have good eyesight, otherwise I gotta put on my, go put these on. Just so I can see all properly and whatnot. It's Twitch, not us. Nah, I think it's you guys too. YouTube and Twitch are guilty here. I don't think horses were tactically used on the front lines of the military since the First World War. And notice everything started going downhill since then. If we had more horses, if we just had more horses, I really think things would be going better. I think everybody would be a little bit happier, you know? I'll have you know that everybody loves these glasses, okay? They're actually very appealing, very beautiful. They make me look smart. I don't even know how they stay on my face. Maybe I like tape them to the side of my head, but you know. They're cool, right? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely Twitch. Oh no. Oh no. You enjoy how I speak in a clear and understanding way. Oh, thank you. I used to be so terrible about enunciation, and then people are like, Tomoe, you gotta speak clearly. You gotta speak concisely. You gotta. I don't know. I guess I like changed the way I speak so that I'd be more understandable. I'm not exactly like a speech master, you know. I'm not super good at that, but I think I've gotten a lot better. It's a necessary skill. You gotta adapt and improvise and overcome and whatnot. She's still here, but more nerd. I'm adjusting my glasses so that the light hits them at the perfect angle and blinds you for a split second. And then I'm like taking a cheap shot, the 1-2 combo, punching you in the stomach and running away. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to keep this attitude up. You need the attitude adjustment. That's what you guys need right now. I talk good, thank you. American is my first language. I pride myself on this. Glasses remind you of World War I pilot goggles? How so? How so? I feel like I'm about to give a lesson when I'm wearing these, you know? I feel like I need to speak in an educational manner. How would you guys like to learn about horses today? Yeah? You love horses out here? Yeah? Oh, I just saw in the corner. Bro, if anyone gets the chance to try my my MRT soon, let me know what you think of it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Apple cinnamon is a vibe. It's good. It makes you stronger. I think it has caffeine in it, possibly, perhaps, maybe. If I remember correctly, we'll see. Thank you for all the kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. See, we need positivity in the morning. So it's a way of life. What can I say? Hi, Tomoe. Hello there. Hello there. I should probably get to bed soon. I have another stream in 8 hours. Might be a good idea to like get a power nap in there. You know, get some sleep so that I can wake up and do it all over again. Might not have been a good idea to have caffeine. Let me tell you, that might not have been the best idea that I ever had. Oh, okay, I'm tired enough for it. We're good to go. This is like my sleepy hours, you know? Life-giving lemons, thank you for the 2 carrots. Can you explain the concept of a horse? Well, it's, when you have, well, it's like when you, I don't know. I don't think I can explain it. I'm not sure. You know, like, you guys understand, right? Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Stop searching on ChatGPT. Hold on, actually, I got you. Hold on. This is the modern day, you're right. Modern problems require modern solutions. 1 second. Hold on. What? A horse is a large four-legged mammal known for its strength, speed, and close relationship with humans throughout history. Does that answer your question? It should answer your question. Yeah. Running joke, thank you for the 5 carrots. Hey, Steps, what do you mean Step Sarge? What do you mean by this? This is deranged. I've been taking the horse pills. Is it normal to taste teal after? I don't know what teal would taste like. You know, I'm not sure if I can give a positive response on that one. You might have to talk to your doctor about that one. Clearly you knew that? Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a very concise answer. That was mostly what I was going for. Gotta articulate myself like a professional. Yeah. Can you provide evidence? Yes, we have overwhelming evidence that horses are real. Here are several forms of that evidence. Living horses. Many exist in the world around us today. Veterinary medicine. Entire fields of science are built on treating and understanding horses. Skeletons and fossils. Horse skeletons can be found in zoos, museums, and archaeological sites. Fossils of ancient horses trace their evolution over 50+ million years. There are also domesticated horses and cultural records of horses and photos and videos of horses and scientific study on horses. So, in summary, unless you're asking for a philosophical or skeptical perspective of, you know, like, how do we know if anything is real? Horses are as real as any other widely observed interacted with animal. Yeah, all off the top of my head, by the way. I just know these things. Does that answer your question? What do you mean paid actors? No, they're real. They're real. They're out there. I'm not lying. They're real. They're documented. I was trying to give proper evidence there. I can't. Yeah, I am very insightful. I just have like a wealth of knowledge in my brain, you know? It's overwhelming amounts of knowledge. My brain is so massive, I'm surprised it's not like seeping out of my ears, you know? How do I even keep it contained in there, you might be wondering. Gosh, I don't even know. Like I'm really outdoing myself today. It's just like a whole encyclopedia up there. Yeah. Ask the robot to describe what robot? This is all like straight from the old noggin, you know? All from the top of my head. No technology utilized in order to get to this answer. Yup. Are you guys impressed yet? Are you impressed? Was this just chatting stream exactly what you expected it to be? Do you feel like I've enlightened you in some way, or are you still like non-believers? My brain does have a lot of wrinkles. It's true. It's true. It does. What were those typing noises? That's what my brain sounds like when it's processing information sometimes. I'm trying to get that patched, but like we're working on it. I learned you could cook a turkey in the dryer too. This is very important. Had to pause stream to attend a re-enlistment ceremony. How'd the rest of stream go? It went pretty well. How'd the re-enlistment ceremony go? Did you make any new friends? Was it fun? You doing okay out there? Everything going well? You alright? Yeah, I got a lot of wisdom to share. This is why I'm here with you guys, to spread the important information. I'm your guys' favorite educational content creator. Wildlife documentaries? Honestly, I would stalk horses too, just to know what they're doing. Signing bonus, you guys get those? You know, you could join the Umarmy. It's a pretty good gig. You want to swap branches to the one that'll treat you proper? No need to hold your horses. That enthusiasm's welcome around here. Saddle up for the career of a lifetime, buddy. What are the benefits like? Get a bag of oats as a sign-on bonus. I mean, that's the best we can offer, really. You can have a beard and uniform if you want. Yeah, it's good standards there. We gotta win them over somehow. We gotta have some sort of tangible benefits here. What do I think about Pegasus? Why does a horse need wings? I feel like they're perfectly good on the ground, you know? Why not? Why not? Yeah, see, it's a good deal right there. This is how you convince people to sign up. Whatever means necessary. This is all it takes. Let me become a recruiter. Watch how quickly I can recruit. I got this. Mental Madness, thank you for the 50 carrots. Hey horse, you cook meat by heating it up with energy. Kinetic force has energy. How hard do you have to punch a chicken to cook it? What? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I fried my brain for a moment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know how hard you have to punch a chicken to cook it. I've never thought about this before. You would destroy the chicken before you cooked it? Home Slice, thank you for the 10 carrots. As a pony, I can't join the Umarmy since members are horses. Umarmy, Manual, Uma-1, page 7. Can I be a civilian contractor, though? Yes, I am willing to negotiate this. I am willing to, I see your perspective on the matter. I agree. I think this would be fine. This wouldn't go against the rules and regulations that we've laid out. Your first day is Monday. Don't be late. You have to be there at 6, though. 6 o'clock, sharp. Don't be late. Go to the instructions will be emailed to you later. Yes. Imagine if it was that easy to get a job. I'll be damned. It'd be insane. Why are you guys talking about exploding poultry now? Like, what? 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 They should make horses that can parachute. We need airborne equines out here, bro. They need to jump with everybody else. It's the future right there. This is what society is progressing to. Eventually, we'll just have a bunch of horses jumping out. How would you feel if you were an enemy and you looked up and saw horses floating down from the skies? You'd start shaking, wouldn't you? There would be so much fear in your heart, you wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do either. Maybe I should be in charge of like these decisions. I really feel like I can probably lead this country to greener pastures, you know? This is the future right here, fellas. I think I need to go to sleep. I think I've been here too long. None of this makes sense anymore, man! None of this makes sense. Life-giving lemons. Thank you for the 2 carrots. What are the fitness qualifications for the Umarmy? Alright, so like, no shit, here you are. Picture a horse is running behind you, and if you don't outrun it, you're gonna get trampled. If you survive, then you pass. That's all. That's our standards. Any questions? Please sign this waiver before you run, by the way. Don't read it, though. Just sign it. You're gonna waste everyone's time if you try to read it first. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. If anyone, if no one else has any questions, I think I'll retire for the night and show up here later, you know? I gotta be here again later. But thank you guys for hanging out here. I hope you had fun. I feel like we've gone through a lot of different important topics, all very important, yes, all very essential knowledge for the future. I'm gonna go rest now, so I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. I hope you had fun here. Whether it's your first stream, 5th stream, or whatever stream it may be, I hope you're having fun in the Umarmy. That's all I could ask for. It's a whimsical place with whimsical fellas and whimsical vibes. Yes. Tomoe, promotions are coming up. Can you be my sponsor? I can be your hype man if that will help. If you need a hype man, I might be able to oblige, you know, I might be able to provide assistance. It's the best I can offer. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. You guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you around later if you're able to make it. Watch me struggle with Mario Kart. It'll be fun. Fun for the whole family. Yeah, it's a party game. Why not? Alright, you guys take care now. I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Wait, I gotta do the thing first. Okay, now I can leave. Bye! Bye, chat. Bye.